Hello everyone, I wanted to go over something that just happened with the PTR, a Varian change. They changed the way this level 1 talent works. Overpower. I'm actually going to select Allied Hero None. Toggle Minions. Select Enemy Hero. We'll set it to Tychus, but we won't actually do anything with it yet. Alright. So the way this talent used to work is it reset a Heroic Strike, but it could only reset it once per parry, and it was decent for the taunt build, but otherwise it was pretty lackluster. And Lion's Mom is arguably better for the taunt build just because the increased slow is so massive. 50% for 2 seconds is a long time. But Overpower gives something pretty interesting. And now Heroic Strike's cooldown is 18 seconds. There's 197 bonus spell damage. With the taunt build in particular, you're usually drafting Varian to lock one high-value target down. Everyone focuses them and they just die. So more burst is always good. Lion's Maw gives you 120 additional burst damage once you finish the quest, which is a reasonable amount of burst on your queue. High King's Quest, once it's completely finished, gives you 68 damage on each auto attack, which isn't as much as Lion's Maw for Taunt Varian over the duration of your CC. So over that's the 2.25 seconds. So technically, if you're going purely for burst, Lion's Maw was just better for Taunt Varian. If you're talking about Colossus Smash Varian, it is worth noting that the 25% increase on damage does apply to High King's Quest. So Lion's Maw was better unless High King's Quest was completely finished, because this actually increases each additional auto attack by 115. Right? Math? Yeah.
We think the same way.
So differences in the math. There really is some math about Varian and his optimal talent builds. But we're going to take Overpower, and we're going to show you why Overpower is pretty nuts. So 197 bonus spell damage. We're going to toggle minions back on so that Tychus will come out. Lion's Maw is buffed by Spell Power Bender, though, so is Heroic Strike. They're both ability damage. So we're going to see the Tychus. There's the Tychus. We're going to walk up to him so you guys can see this more clearly. We're just going to hit him once. So you notice that the first Heroic Strike does that 197 damage, right? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to taunt him. And we're going to parry. 1, 2, 3. We end up getting 3 powered Heroic Strikes out of that. Normally you'll get one normal one plus 2 powered ones. We'll do it one more time. You meant for Smash build? You can go Overpower with Smash build. It's a little bit different. So again, we're gonna walk up to him, taunt him, and Overpower. 2, 3. He walks away. Getting the timing a little bit awkward. But basically, you're guaranteed to, if you do it perfectly, you're guaranteed to get 3 Heroic Strikes off during the duration of taunt. The initial one that you get at first, the one you get after the first auto attack, and the one at the end, assuming the enemy has a fast enough attack speed. But Varian, because of how good parry is against auto attacks, has always been a counter to heroes that have a fast attack speed anyway. And what we're going to do, actually, is we're going to do it one more time. And I'm going to try and do this perfectly, but I haven't practiced the precise timing for the combo enough. Oh, that's the ally hero. I meant to change the enemy hero. Spoilers, it's going to be Tracer. And we're going to go 16. And select enemy hero, Tracer. And we'll toggle the minions back on so she'll actually come out. So Overpower, Warbringer, whatever, taunt. I'll even go Banner and Valorant for the additional burst here. And we're going to put the banner down. Taunt Overpower. And we actually just basically killed Tracer, right? There was a little bit of awkwardness with her movement and the minion wave there that shouldn't have happened. She was actually stuck, auto-attacking, not auto-attacking because of the minion in the way. Let me try that one more time. So you end up getting 3 Heroic Strikes off. One of them is not bonused, and 2 of them are. But that's 242 bonus spell damage per heroic strike, plus 25% on each one, which means you're adding over 600 burst damage at level 16. It's quite a lot of burst damage, right, for a hero who's theoretically a tank. So if you're going taunt build with Varian, I think Overpower is going to be the new default talent, especially if you need the burst. It also makes Live by the Sword a little bit better because the increased duration, you get more opportunity. And it's not bad by itself. Like, all by itself, it's still a reasonable talent. If you think about heroes like Artanis, who have 2 auto attacks, who can just like instantly get on top of you with their gap closer. If you do it at the right time, you're actually going to counter burst the Artanis every time he tries to W to you. Which is obviously quite valuable because the way it works is you'll get that immediate auto attack off as soon as he gets into range. The W will go off. It'll hit your parry, which will reset your heroic strike, and then you'll get another heroic strike off right away. That is bonused. This works with any hero who has a really fast attack speed. Tychus, Tracer, Karazim, Zarya, and it works against any hero who has bonus auto attacks built into their kit in some way that reset their auto attack timer. Artanis, Arthas, Butcher with his Q. I can't think of any other offhand. I know there are a few other ones that I'm just not thinking of. Samuro with his W, right? It'll work against all of those heroes, and instead of doing extra damage to you, if you can time it out and anticipate it, you'll get counter burst onto them. So Overpower is going to be an absolutely nuts talent. Against the right heroes, it actually makes Varian not even that bad from like 1 to 9, because Varian's not a real hero until 10. But it makes him not that bad from 1 to 9 against the right heroes, which means that Varian's going to become a lot more generally viable solely off of this change if you're in a situation where you can go for the taunt build. The taunt build's going to get guaranteed value out of it. Either of the other builds could technically benefit from this. Both Twin Blades of Fury and Colossus Smash, particularly Colossus Smash, could technically benefit from this as long as you're getting focused. But it's not going to be as easy to guarantee the value in the late game because people are going to learn not to target you when parry's up. They'll just like stutter step for a second, stop auto attacking. At lower levels of play, that's probably not going to matter. They're still going to auto attack you, and it's going to be great. So if you're a Varian in like gold or platinum, where people just focus you no matter what's going on, Colossus Smash is going to absolutely Colossus Smash plus Overpower is going to absolutely wreck people. But at higher levels of play, Overpower plus Taunt is going to give you that guaranteed value that is unavoidable. The enemy team has to play into it. They don't have a choice. That video is probably longer than it needed to be, but thank you for watching, and hopefully you try out Overpower on the PTR and when it comes live next week.